What's up guys, Sam Adams here, and tonight we're going to be talking about the things that you should know in order to perform well in the Crucible. First off, if you're not aware, the Crucible is the player versus player section of Destiny where I spend a lot of my time playing the game. And if you'd like to watch more of my videos on Destiny, you can click on any of the videos that you see on the screen here. A link will open and you will be taken to them. I'd like to also mention as a side note that I do not consider myself to be professional or proficient in Destiny whatsoever, but I am trying to improve my skills as time goes on, and I'm finding tips and tricks that I thought I would share with you guys to hopefully improve not only my gameplay, but yours as well. So first off, one of the best things that you can do to improve in Destiny is to learn the maps as well as the multiple routes that players run within these maps. Destiny's multiplayer tends to be very route-based, meaning that players have routes that they, for the most part, subliminally run in their minds in order to monitor the area and hopefully get some kills. Once you're able to use this tactic to predict where the enemy is going to be on the map, you'll inevitably have better luck, and your KD will definitely reflect that. Second, whenever you first begin your engagement with an enemy, it's important to always try and get the first shot on your opponent, especially if you can get a headshot. Although it goes without saying that this tactic is important in any competitive online shooter, the way that the damage system is designed in Destiny makes the first hit as well as the second and the third in the best case scenario nearly imperative to winning any gun battle. If you combine this goal of getting the first hit with predicting the routes of the players, then you will certainly be able to rack up quite a few more points than you normally would. Third, don't forget about your heavy weapons. Everyone remembers the primary and secondary weapons because these are the two kinds of guns that are in nearly every FPS game that has been released in the past 10 years. Destiny, though, chose to add a third weapon slot in which a weapon can be carried at all times by the player. As the name hints, the heavy weapon slot does pack a bit more of a damage than the normal auto rifles or fusion rifles, and it goes without saying that although the heavy weapons do have their benefits, there are also detriments that should be considered when planning how you're going to play the game. The main two detriments that affect my playstyle the most are the lengthy reloads as well as the task of finding heavy ammo, which can be found scattered around the map. This ammo is not as common as the special ammo and only spawns at certain times throughout the game, or alternatively when you get a kill, but not every time you get a kill. Personally, as far as the PvP games go, I always choose to run with an LMG style weapon since there is a slightly higher margin for error, but depending on how you play, you might also be able to use the rocket launcher to try and hold your own against vehicles while on foot, or alternatively completely obliterating other infantry players. Finally, a player should know how to use each character class's super ability to its fullest potential. When playing as the Warlock class like I do, it's important to use the Nova Bomb to aim for larger crowds rather than focus on one specific player. One of the videos that I linked at the start of this video shows how I took aim toward the center of a crowd of enemies that I saw, as opposed to just focusing on one enemy that was firing at me. That way I got a triple kill and ended off a completely terrible game in the best way that I possibly could. While playing as a Titan using Fist of Havoc, the ground smash style super, the best way to go about utilizing it is to pretty much follow the same method of the Warlock super. The key to really racking up the kills is to try and smash while surrounded by enemies. This super is especially useful when there is a firefight going on in a close quarters section of the map that you are not involved in. That way it can be fairly easy to go in and get 4 or more guys with a single Fist of Havoc use. Of course, there's also the Hunter class, and with this class you're going to be using the Golden Gun super. The best way to use this super to its fullest potential is to aim with certainty. The Golden Gun is a one-hit kill no matter what, but it is important to make sure that you get that first hit, because if you miss, the second or so that the gun is affected by recoil can cost you any kill streak that you were on, and death is going to be imminent. So there you guys have it. I hope that this Crucible Tips video has maybe taught you a thing or two about the competitive side of Destiny. If you enjoyed this video, please drop me a like down below, comment how you are performing in Destiny, and what you think about the game in general. And if you get a second, check out those videos that I linked at the start of the video, or also head over to my channel and check out some of my other content. I post a lot of videos, and I almost guarantee that there is something that you will like, and I absolutely adore it when people check out the content that I work hard to produce, because it makes me feel good inside. So that about wraps it up, guys. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video, and I will talk to you soon. Peace!